why do I like to have marigolds in my garden? They are very good companion plants for your vegetable gardens, and they are trap crops. What are trap crops, you ask? Trap crops are plants that attract the bad bugs away from your, say, tomatoes and peppers and other plants like aphids, whiteflies, and slugs that you don't want on your vegetable gardens. And in doing so, they protect your vegetable garden from those bugs. But they are also flowers that attract the beneficial bugs like ladybugs, butterflies, and bees. And would you guess it? Butterflies and ladybugs eat bugs like aphids. So not only are the marigold plants attracting the bad bugs away from your plants that you don't want them on, but they're also feeding the beneficial pollinators that we like in our garden. So those are a few good reasons on why I really like to have them in my garden. Another reason is because they're really pretty to have. So I usually like to have, say, a marigold on each corner of my garden bed and a few right in the middle, not taking up too much space, but just enough that it is close enough to, say, my peppers and tomatoes, but not planting the whole bed with just those flowers. The seeds I am planting this year are some new and some I've planted before. So I am planting brocade marigolds. Those ones are really pretty and have a few different colors to them. Eskimo marigolds, I really like this one in some pots, as well as I put them on the edges of some of my larger raised beds, because Eskimo marigolds do get quite large plants. It says about 15 inches tall, but last year my Eskimo marigolds were closer to 2 feet tall, so they can grow quite large. Another one is Marietta marigolds. These ones are only dwarf plants, so if you don't have a lot of space, these are really good flowers for your garden, as the plant only grows to be 10 inches tall. This one I haven't grown in my garden, but it is French dwarf marigold. I'm really excited to plant these ones as they are a dwarf as well. The plant only gets to be 6 to 10 inches tall. The next one I'm planting in my garden this year is a new one for me, strawberry blonde marigolds. I've seen these in nurseries before, and I have not seen seeds for them before. They are extremely pretty marigolds, as they have, as you can see, a variety of different colors to them. So depending on the weather and the temperature, it says that they brighten the garden with these color changing blooms in lovely shades of yellow, coral, and rose. In cooler temperatures, color contrast is more distinct. Keep data heading for continuous carpet of blooms midsummer to fall. So they do change colors depending on the weather outside. I have planted marigolds like this before called fireball marigolds. Fireball marigolds are one of my favorite marigolds to have in the garden, but I could not find seeds for them. When fireball marigolds first bloom, they're more of an orangey color, and then as they age, they turn into a bright red color. So it's really neat because you have two different colors of marigolds on the same plant. So I'm happy I found strawberry marigold seeds, because this will do 3 different colors apparently of marigolds on one plant. And last but not least, I am doing lemon gem marigolds. These are my absolute favorite marigold to have in the garden. They're quite large but bushy plants, and they have just itsy bitsy tiny little marigold flowers on them that don't even look like your typical marigold. They're tiny little yellow flowers, and they're so pretty. And these ones have a special place in my heart, because my first year I started gardening as an adult, I went to a nursery, I found lemon gem marigold plants, I bought them, and I planted them in little planters down all my steps from my upper deck down into my garden area, and it was really pretty having all these planters of yellow going down the steps. So ever since I've started gardening as an adult, I've either bought lemon gem marigolds or now I've found seeds for them, so I start them from seed as well. So those are the varieties that I am planting from seed. So there you go. That is why I like to plant marigolds in my garden. If this video has helped you and you'd like to see more gardening content like this, please hit the like button, hit subscribe on the channel, and we will see you on the next one. And like always, thank you for watching.